Johann Hari, uncovering the myths of modern productivity. Let me tell you this, have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, always chasing more productivity, but feeling more exhausted than ever? You might be wondering why we keep pushing ourselves harder and harder, yet still feel like we're falling behind. That's where Johann Hari comes in, and his TED Talk titled Uncovering the Myths of Modern Productivity is a game changer. Here's something you should know. Johann Hari is a journalist and author who has been on a quest to uncover the truth about our modern obsession with productivity. In this talk, he challenges us to question everything we've been taught about work, rest, and happiness. Let me tell you this, the journey he takes us on is both enlightening and inspiring. You might be wondering how someone can change their perspective on productivity so dramatically. Well, Johann's own life story is quite remarkable. Born into a family of doctors and academics, he was expected to follow in their footsteps and become a doctor himself. However, Johann's childhood was filled with trauma and loss, and he found solace in music. He eventually became a musician and wrote a book about his experiences, which led him down a path of questioning society's values and beliefs. It was during this time that he started to realize the harmful effects of modern productivity myths. Johann's personal experiences have made him uniquely positioned to offer profound insights into what truly drives human motivation and fulfillment. Here's something you should know. Johann's TED Talk is a masterclass in deconstructing the myths surrounding productivity. He starts by challenging the notion that productivity is synonymous with success. You might be wondering, how can that be true when we're constantly encouraged to work harder and longer? Johann explains that this mindset has been created by corporations and governments who see productivity as a measure of economic growth. But is it really? Is being productive the same as being happy? Johann dives deep into studies that show a direct correlation between high levels of productivity and higher rates of mental health issues. Have you ever felt like you're living a life you don't even want to live because you're working too hard? Johann tells the story of a woman named Mary who worked tirelessly in her office every day, but she wasn't fulfilled. She was just another cog in the machine, contributing to the economy but not feeling any sense of purpose. Johann argues that productivity metrics have become detached from human well-being, leading to a false sense of success and satisfaction. You might be wondering, isn't it important to be productive? After all, aren't successful people those who get things done? Johann shares a powerful anecdote about a man named David who was once a top salesman. David had achieved great success through relentless productivity, but he was miserable. He spent every waking moment trying to sell, often sacrificing his relationships and personal life. One day, David hit rock bottom and decided to take a break. He quit his job, went on a backpacking trip, and discovered his true passion for photography. David realized that his pursuit of productivity had blinded him to what truly mattered in life. Johann emphasizes that true success is not measured by how much we produce, but by how much joy and meaning we find in our lives. It's about finding balance, prioritizing self-care, and nurturing our relationships. Here's something you should know. Johann's talk is a call to action for all of us to rethink our relationship with productivity. He suggests that we need to shift our focus away from productivity metrics and towards quality of life. You might be wondering, how can we achieve this shift? Johann provides practical advice and solutions. First, he encourages us to reevaluate our goals. Instead of focusing solely on productivity, let's ask ourselves what truly matters to us. What gives our life purpose and meaning? Are we doing work that aligns with our values? Johann shares a story about a man named John who worked in a bank for years, driven by a desire for financial stability. However, John realized that his job wasn't fulfilling him and he was miserable. So, he decided to leave the bank and pursue his passion for photography. John's transformation is a testament to the power of redefining our goals. Johann suggests that we need to cultivate a growth mindset, embracing failure as a learning opportunity rather than a setback. He also emphasizes the importance of taking breaks and practicing self-care. Johann tells the story of a woman named Sarah who struggled with burnout and depression. She realized that she needed to take time off and prioritize her mental health. By doing so, Sarah rediscovered her joy and passion for life. Johann encourages us to surround ourselves with supportive communities and mentors who can help us navigate these changes. He suggests seeking out like-minded individuals who share our values and aspirations. Together, we can create a culture that values meaningful work and balanced lives. You might be wondering, what can we do right now to make these changes? Johann offers actionable steps to start making a difference. First, let's challenge the productivity myth by asking ourselves if we're truly happy and fulfilled. Johann suggests keeping a daily journal to track our feelings and progress. This practice helps us stay mindful of our emotions and identify areas for improvement. Second, Johann recommends setting realistic goals and celebrating small victories along the way. We shouldn't strive for perfection, but rather focus on progress and growth. Third, let's prioritize self-care and take breaks regularly. Johann suggests incorporating practices like meditation, exercise, and hobbies into our daily routines. These activities can help reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Finally, Johann encourages us to build supportive relationships and seek guidance from mentors. By connecting with others who share our values, we can gain valuable insights and support. Johann reminds us that true success is not about achieving a certain level of productivity, but about living a life that brings us joy and fulfillment. Here's something you should know. Johann's talk is a powerful reminder that we have the power to redefine our relationship with productivity. It's up to each one of us to make the choice to prioritize our well-being and create a life that aligns with our values. In conclusion, Johann Hari's TED Talk, Uncovering the Myths of Modern Productivity, is a compelling and thought-provoking exploration of our relationship with work, rest, and happiness. Through his personal experiences and research, Johann challenges us to question the productivity myth and embrace a more balanced and fulfilling way of life. Let me tell you this, the message in this talk is not just informative but also deeply motivating. It encourages us to reevaluate our goals, cultivate a growth mindset, and prioritize self-care. Johann's call to action is clear. Let's move beyond productivity metrics and towards a culture that values meaningful work and balanced lives. Here's something you should know. Johann Hari's TED Talk is a must-watch for anyone looking to transform their relationship with productivity. It's time to take control of our lives and make choices that bring us joy and fulfillment. So let's start today and make the shift towards a more balanced and meaningful existence.